If indoor activities are more your thing this weekend, you can head to Lafayette and ULL's Hilliard Museum to check out some Louisiana treasures.
Newcomb Pottery is considered one of the most significant American art potteries of the first half of the 20th century. Influenced by the English arts and crafts movement, Newcomb Pottery was exhibited around the world. Producer Donna LaFleur takes us to an historic showing of the work.
In the late 19th century, as artists and designers looked to the future for an authentic modern style, the arts and crafts aesthetic brought along with it an appreciation for traditional skills. In Louisiana, the signature examples of this art movement came from Newcomb College in the form of handmade art pottery.
The interesting thing about the arts and crafts movement is it made fine design and fine art affordable for the average family. These weren't crafted to be showroom pieces that you paid extraordinary amounts of money for. The average middle-income family could afford American art pottery, and the American average family could afford Newcomb. You bought it for a special occasion, a wedding present, something of that nature, but it was affordable.
1886 was the year that Josephine Louise Newcomb made a gift to Tulane University in New Orleans to establish an associated women's liberal arts college, the first in the nation. The H. Sophie Newcomb Memorial School was named for her daughter, who died of diphtheria when only 15 years old. The School of Art was established to provide training and opportunities for women with artistic talents. In 1895, a pottery was established under the direction of Ellsworth Woodward. It would prove to be an artistic and commercial success for several decades. This exhibition is on loan from the Newcomb College collection.
We tried to make a selection of objects from the Newcomb's collection that reflected pretty much the 50-year history of the institution when it was at its peak. The school began with the Woodward brothers, William and Ellsworth Woodward, who really entered into the venture of establishing this program with the intent of teaching young women a fine craft and also helping them identify with the arts and crafts movement that helped facilitate a role for them in society. So potters, weavers, designers was at that time an appropriate role for women.
The messy job of mixing clay, throwing pots, and firing in the kiln was left to male potters. Decoration of the pottery was primarily by Newcomb's graduate students, who had already completed the art program. They were given relative freedom in creating their work, part of the philosophy of the arts and crafts movement. Before the pottery was made available for sale, it had to pass a 4-person faculty jury, ensuring well-designed quality pieces. Each one-of-a-kind item reflected the surrounding landscape.
I think what's fascinating is the look that is exclusively Newcomb, and that's the use of botanical motifs in the designs, the different varieties of flora and fauna that's found in South Louisiana along the byways and the waterways.
This morning I brought a group of my visual arts students from Vermilion Parish in to view the Newcomb pottery in the museum. We did a pottery project, so getting to look at the Newcomb pottery firsthand, I think is a good inspiration for them to see the quality of the handiwork.
What we like about them, of course, is that they're exquisite. I mean, you can go anywhere in the country in a pottery exhibition that might include Newcomb and you can pick it out because of the unique nature of these, of not only what William and Ellsworth taught, but the skill and the interest and talent of these ladies.
Over a period of 45 years, Newcomb pottery focused on the artist rather than profitability or popularity. 70,000 pieces were produced by approximately 90 women artists and sold all over the United States. The value of Newcomb pottery remains high among collectors. This piece, created in 1902, sold for $84,000 last year. Newcomb pottery closed in 1940 in the advent of World War II, but it remains the best known of all Southern pottery.
I think the story behind the school is just as important as the objects. The pottery is exquisite, but the story is amazing too.
The pottery exhibit will continue at the Paul and Lulu Hilliard Museum in Lafayette until December 29th.
Newcomb pottery is also on display in other locations in Louisiana, including the Waldenberg Art Center on the Newcomb campus in New Orleans and the Louisiana State University Art Museum in Baton Rouge.